grab a cup of coffee and come do some planning with me. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and grab a cup of coffee because we're going to do some fun fall spreads. I have two custom planner spreads today. One is for London, who asked me to use the new productivity layout, and I'm so excited to play with and decorate this layout for her. I've pulled some beautiful planning things stickers that are going to be excellent. And then we have a spread for Sweet Aide, who asked for a fall themed Snoopy spread. So I have some Snoopy stickers here, and I've pulled out fall plaid and pumpkins from Kelva Plant because I thought the neutral tones in this would go really well with some Snoopy, and we'll see how that goes together. So I'm going to put you all on fast forward. I'm going to link everything that I use in the description box below. Otherwise, let's go. Today I am going to start with London's spread. She is using the productivity layout. This is the newest layout that I have designed that is available over in my shop. It's available in 3 sizes. This is the grande size or the classic size. Then you have the venti size, which is the big size, and then the tall size, which is the one that fits in a mini planner. London asked for a fall theme, and really she was intrigued to see how I would decorate this particular layout, which I totally understand. Whenever you start a new layout, it's tricky to figure out where the decoration's going to go, where am I writing, how am I actually using this layout. So I'm very excited to work on decorating it because this is a layout that I plan to use in 2026. It may be for my catch-all. It will definitely be in my work planner for next year because I just find it to be a really productive layout. With this particular layout, I tend to think in sections. So you have the bottom row of vertical boxes. That's where the schedule is going to go. And so I'm anchoring that with a little bit of layered washi tape and the beautiful fall scene. This is going to be a very cozy spread, just cozy, warm fall vibes. And I figured you can put a few decorative stickers here at the bottom. It probably depends on how busy your week is, but mostly I want to leave it open so that London can write out what her schedule is. Now up in the upper left-hand corner, you have that sidebar that can be used for all kinds of things. If you don't have a need for it, you can add a ton of decor over there. I'm leaving it open. She may want to write some things that she's focusing on during the week, certain goals, things like that. So I gave her a little banner title up there where she can write the plan, and then she has that area to write underneath it. Then you have vertical boxes. You have a line of boxes right next to that area. I plan to use that for like a meal planning situation. And so again, I want to leave those boxes open, but I think you can layer stickers behind the boxes by using your precision cutting tools like I'm doing right here with this precision cutter from Kelva Plant. It's allowing me to just trim out the stickers. Oops, was unsuccessful that time. To trim out the stickers so that you get the impression that the boxes and the to-do list are in front. So you're creating some different depth in that way. I didn't want to block off any of the writing space because again, this is kind of meant to be the productivity layout. It means that London should have plenty of room to write. So we're going to have the fall leaves kind of cascading across the spread. In this top right-hand corner, there you see a row of vertical boxes. This could be used for all kinds of things. I was thinking it would be a great place to track some wellness. It would be a wonderful place to track weather, which is something that I very much like to do. It might be a place where you're writing the TV shows you plan to watch that week, or podcasts, or tracking reading minutes. It's very much a tracking situation up in the right-hand side. Then you have 3 habit trackers, and then one last place, it is dot grid. I have already covered it up with decorative stickers and 1 box. There's just so many ways and places to track things on this spread that I think it's going to be so functional and so flexible. So I cannot wait to hear how people start to use it. Now you can see that decorating this spread is a lot about tucking stickers into little places. I'm cutting away a lot just to make sure that I'm really highlighting how London can use this particular spread. I don't want to cover up a bunch of stuff. Now, as you start working with the spread, you might find out, you know what, I only really need 5 boxes at the top. So you have no problem putting big stickers, or you might find some places where you can do a little bit more with the stickers. But as you're experimenting with a new spread, it's important to just leave it all open and give yourself the flexibility to write in some different places and figure out what is going to work best for you. All right, I'm cutting away the part that got covered up by the sticker in the overlap margin section. So let me do that. I want to add a few more box stickers up top because I'm wanting to give her places to write some different titles. So I want her to be able to label the different sections. I don't think you always have to label your different sections in your planner, but especially when you're starting with a new layout, it can be very helpful to have to do, tasks, don't forget, weather, wellness, fitness, whatever it is, label the different parts just so that you get used to seeing what is going to go where. And then as you get more comfortable with the spread, as you really settle in on how you want to use it, then you don't have to label them all the time. So I'm going to get those last few boxes up and one more decorative sticker in the bottom right hand corner, and this spread is done. I think it has a beautiful fall feel, and I can't wait to hear what London thinks of the productivity layout. What do you think of the productivity layout, and what do you think of how I was able to decorate it? Is it too minimal? Would you prefer more stickers? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, next up is a spread for Aide. She asked for the dashboard planner layout and, like I said, a fall Snoopy theme. Now, I have actually done several different Snoopy themed custom planner spreads. I've done Peanuts at Christmas, I've done Peanuts at Thanksgiving, I've done Snoopy. I don't know that I've done specifically Snoopy fall, so this will be a little bit different for me. Whenever I have a very specific theme like this, I tend to go online first and look for some stickers that I can incorporate. You have two options when you're doing a very specific theme. You can do one really large sticker. Like I could have done one big Snoopy and then worked around that with other stickers. Or you can use some smaller scene stickers. And that's what I opted to do just because I found several cute ones that I very much liked. So we have our little Volkswagen with Snoopy on top. They're like going on a fall trip. Love that. And then we have Snoopy jumping into the leaves with Charlie Brown. I am creating all of these little vignettes, all these little fall scenes, and layering some pumpkins behind them. I went for a neutral looking pumpkin because I knew there was a ton of color in the stickers and I wasn't going to be able to match that color throughout the spread with another set. So the neutral gives a nice base to add the Snoopy stickers on top of so that they have a really good pop. The trick is to make sure that everywhere there's a Snoopy sticker, there is some of these pumpkins, one of these fall stickers, the gingham washi tape, like the whole deal. You want to use where all the Snoopy stickers are so that they don't feel like they're just plucked on top. You know what I mean? Like they feel incorporated into the spread. I actually would have really preferred if I had some of these pumpkin stickers with white sticker paper, because then I could have layered some in front of Snoopy and that would have felt even more, I don't know, cohesive, but that's okay. We're going to go with what we got and it's still going to be really cute. I love all the little scenes. I think they came out really well. Now, I have all these little scenes, but there's not any functional boxes. We got to add those. And I wasn't sure what to do with the functional boxes. I like the gingham. I didn't do black and white gingham for the washi tape. So I thought, well, maybe we can bring black and white through the boxes. But then I didn't really want to do all, it was a little bit confusing. I wasn't totally sure the mix and the balance I wanted to do. And there's so many different colors going on in the stickers. I didn't also want to bring a lot of different shades of neutrals into the boxes. So I only want to do this like khaki color. I don't want to bring in grays. I don't want to bring in even a solid black box. I just want to simplify the boxes so that they're not so competitive with the decorative stickers. Honestly, it was kind of a tricky balance to find to make sure that I had enough stickers, enough functional stickers to make sense, but I didn't go overboard with the colors. I'm also bringing in a few alphas, including the October label because it was in the black and white gingham, and a couple of different phrases and quotes that you will see find their way onto the page as well. I like how this one came out. I think that maybe it also would have been cool with one huge Snoopy sticker. Let me know what you think. Do you like the scenes, or do you think I should have done one more, just one big focal point? I kind of went back and forth. I think it's cute how it came out. I like that it's not necessarily specific for a holiday, but really specific for a season. That is going to wrap it up for Aide's spread. Let me know now down below, which spread did you like better today? Did you like London's fall productivity spread, or did you like Aide's Snoopy spread? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. As always, I will link the supplies I used, including that new productivity layout, which you can find over in my shop. You can find that link in the description box below. I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon crew. We have a great time over on Patreon. There's a ton of extra perks, downloads, and extra videos. So if you want to find out more and find a tier that works for you, head on over to patreon.com/ScrappyWife. All right. I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.